Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Larb Gai or minced chicken lettuce wraps. This is a super fast recipe. So to start this dish, we need to toast up 1/4 cup of jasmine rice in a dry skillet over medium-high heat, just until it's golden brown. Once it's golden brown, we can pop this into the bowl of a food processor or a blender. And we want to pulse this down to a coarse texture. We don't want a super fine rice powder here. We're going for the consistency of beach sand. And this looks perfect. Next up, we have 3 shallots. Just giving these a nice little choppity chop up into little rounds. We're also going to chop up 4 scallions. All the ingredients for this recipe are in the description box below if you want to try to make this at home. I have 3 bird-eye chilies. You can substitute these with serrano. If you don't want it super spicy, just don't use as many chilies, but you need that heat in Thai food. It's one of the essential flavors in Thai cooking. We also need the juice of 2 limes, just giving those a little roll to release the juices. And I don't know why I had the strainer here because there are no seeds in this, so I just removed it because I do want some of that pulp in our juice as well. And now we're ready to move over the stove. So in that same skillet that we toasted our rice, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of peanut oil. And we're going to add in half of our shallots. We just want to fry these until they're crunchy and golden brown. And once that happens, take these out, but reserve that oil in your pan if you can. And you just want to drain these off onto a paper towel. Now we're going to add in a little over 1 pound of ground chicken. You can substitute this with pork or beef, whatever you prefer. And we're just going to cook this through until it's nice and crumbly before we add in our lime juice, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. We're going to mix this around and let this cook for about a minute and let those flavors really come together and incorporate into our chicken. After a minute, we're going to add in our rice powder, our chilies, the rest of our shallots. We're going to let this cook for an additional 2 minutes just so we can cook down that shallot a little bit. Now we're going to add in 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro, 1/2 cup of fresh mint, and the scallions that we chopped up earlier. We're going to let this cook for 30 seconds to a minute just to let those herbs wilt, and that's it. That's dinner ready. And now we're ready to plate this. Now you can serve this over rice, over a salad, but I like to make lettuce wraps, so I have a nice bib lettuce and our crispy shallots. So to assemble, I'm just going to take one of my lettuce leaves, scoop on a little of our Larb Gai, top it with a little crispy shallot, roll this up, and now we can give this a taste. You get sour, you get spicy, you get sweet, you get salty, you get all of those essential Thai flavors in this very simple, quick, fast, easy weeknight meal. And it is absolutely delicious. But there it is. Larb Gai or Thai minced chicken lettuce wraps. I hope you all try to make this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, subscribe and hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you again, and until next time, happy cooking.